Hello everyone, welcome back to FitWit. This is your one destination for all your queries on health, finance and wellness. My name is Shona Prabhu and in today's episode, I'm going to be busting some common myths and facts. With all these myths and facts around, it's sometimes difficult for us to know what's actually the truth and what's not. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Myth number 1. Spinach is a very good source of iron. Now actually all vegetarian sources of iron contain non-heme iron and this type of iron is not very well absorbed in the body. In addition to this, spinach contains calcium oxalate. Now iron in the presence of calcium or calcium oxalate or different forms of iron don't absorb well because they interact with each other and they prevent the absorption. So actually if you're consuming foods such as palak paneer or any spinach-based sabzis or just including it in the diet thinking that it will help with good, iron content and help increase your iron levels in the body, then that's not the best source. Myth number 2. Sprouts is a good source of protein. Actually, sprouts is a better source of vitamins and fiber. It doesn't score well on the protein content because it doesn't contain all the essential amino acids that our body requires to form a protein. So it is incomplete in that sense. If you want to eat a good protein source, then you have to get them from soya, paneer, tofu, eggs or non-vegetarian sources. So most of us usually add sprouts to our meals because we think it's a good protein content. While it doesn't give us protein, like I said before, it does give a lot of other nutrients. So continue to eat it, but not for proteins. Myth number 3, egg yolks are bad for health. Now, a lot of people avoid eating egg yolks because they think it will increase their cholesterol levels or they just contain a lot of fat and they don't need it. Egg yolks, in fact, are a very good source of other nutrients like vitamin D, vitamin A, iron, omega-3 and choline, which is good for brain health. Egg yolks do contain cholesterol, but most of the research is done with respect to egg yolks suggests that if you eat 1 to 2 egg yolks per day, most people can tolerate it and it doesn't contribute to increasing cholesterol. Cholesterol levels generally increase by eating a lot of red meat or if you're eating a lot of bakery foods which are high on trans fat and saturated fat. Myth number 4, jaggery is better than sugar so you can consume more. Now when it comes to jaggery, I see a lot of people adding extra teaspoons of jaggery to their beverages because they think that is healthier than sugar. Now the truth is that though jaggery is natural and it is unrefined, it's less processed than sugar, both sugar and jaggery have the ability to increase blood sugar levels in the body. If you think that you can eat, extra jaggery and it, somehow won't do as much damage as sugar, you're wrong because both, like I said, can increase blood sugar levels. So it's important to make sure that, you're using limited quantities of jaggery like you would do with sugar. And you have to understand that both of them have different taste profiles. Jaggery is not as sweet as sugar, so people tend to add more to get the same level of sweetness. But by doing that, you're increasing the overall level of, a natural sugar, which can also increase your blood levels. Myth number 5. If you want to lose weight, then roti chawal se behtar hai. A lot of us have heard this advice, and I'll tell you why this happens. Okay. When it comes to roti, when we eat, 1, 2 or 3, it's easier for us to count and visually, get an idea of how many we're eating. But when it comes to rice, it's difficult to quantify the amount. So most people end up eating more rice. Second is, it's very easy for us to, quickly swallow and eat rice. But when it comes to roti, we have to chew our food a little more thoroughly. Okay, but if you want to lose weight or you're looking at a healthy diet, even eating rice can help you achieve those results. What you have to understand is for every person, the quantity of rice that suits their body will be different from somebody else. Plus your physical activity, how much exercise you do or how active you are through the day will also determine the quantity that you can have. But it's really a myth that you can't lose weight by eating rice. A lot of people have, happily and healthily achieved these goals. and you can do it too. Thank you for tuning in to watch this video. If you found the content useful, please subscribe by clicking on the bell icon below. And if you have any queries with respect to your fitness or finance, feel free to email us on fitwitglobal@gmail.com.